The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
All right. Welcome to the program, Rare Form Radio. I am your guest for this evening. Guest host for this evening. For those of you who don't know, my name is Todd Newman. And I've decided I've taken a long break from this show. I mean, I left the show.
It's been so nice.
Not for any personal reasons, but like you don't realize how many messages, DMs and all that kind of shit that I get saying, "Please come back and lose Dan cuz he's fucking everything up. Heidi's okay, Darren's okay, but Dan has got to go."
Do you know what sucks most?
His lack of lips that he has, his sweet tits, they're just not coming across like they used to, you know what I mean? So I'm back here by popular demand by you people. Just for tonight, though.
The sad part is I get the same exact messages. No one keeps it from me. Just talking shit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you get the same exact messages
about me.
Okay.
About
that's
me.
good then.
And it's super, super, super hurtful. So thanks for letting me come tonight.
That's the price of fame.
I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me stay.
Heidi, how are you?
I'm
I haven't
good.
seen
You?
you in a minute.
Oh, wait.
I'm going to
I think
make
you
this
look,
whole show about you and I. And
Your
we'll just have a conversation.
your
Darren,
hair
you
looks
can,
great. You look handsome.
Oh, thank you. You can nix Dan out of the
I'll
screen,
lean
right?
out. I'll lean out.
Yeah, can you lean out? Thank you. So,
It's been a while.
no, thank you for having me
Of course, buddy.
on the show tonight.
It's still your show, buddy.
Yeah.
Still your show. And you're not here just for fun today. We'll get into it. But
Okay.
you're here on business today
I'm here
as well.
on business, a little bit of business.
Episode 114 is about Todd and business.
Business.
We're going to get into. Firstly, I want to welcome a new Patreon subscriber, Marianne. Thank you very much. Part of the Making It Rain tier, which is $20 a month. You know, you get extra show or two a month, early access, video, audio, the whole deal. So we appreciate it very, very much. Todd.
Yeah. I was telling her earlier before we started the show that I know I might look like a douche with the glasses right now, and like it's extremely hot in here.
Yes,
But there's purpose to my outfit because I'm gonna unveil as the show continues, as it progresses.
So every hour you'll remove
The
one piece of clothing?
glasses. I'll take off the jacket. Whip my cock out.
Oh,
We'll
shit.
see. We'll see.
Shit.
We'll see what kind of mood Darren's in if he's ready to accept that
Well,
kind of shenanigans.
Let me speak for Darren to say he's all about it. Dude is cock hungry as usual.
Darren, that reminds me, you visited any weed farms lately?
I have.
How's that crop of dandelions doing?
Unbelievable. Marijuana or weeds?
Do you realize
Man,
that
classic.
a few jokes have happened since then?
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Any good ones?
Yeah.
Last week we had Todd. I wish you were here last week. I don't know if you know this about Heidi, but she's like a
Whore?
yes.
Oh, I know. I knew. I already knew.
You knew.
Yeah.
She's a mistress of impressions.
Oh,
Of
really?
accents.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Really good.
far and away her best one is the Irish accent. And so last week
There's a film, Far and Away, where Tom Cruise and Nicole
Look at
Kidman
that. I
have
didn't even
Irish
mean
accents.
it. I didn't even
That's
mean it.
right.
But she had an all-time moment last week that you would have been very, very happy with.
Let's hear some Irish.
Well, I don't think it's that bad.
I got one ready. Your cousin from Boston. I hate that fucking commercial because it makes me think of you every time.
That hurts. You hate it because it makes you think of me.
Well, because it makes me think of how
Fucking
proud you are to be from Boston.
Yeah,
You know,
I guess.
so it's just like, oh, here's it there. Even the fucking corporate cash machine is cranking out the people who love Boston to sell their shit.
I feel the same way when I was watching the 9/11
9/11,
documentaries, and I was like, why couldn't have Todd been there? Why couldn't have Todd been on
the
top?
rubble.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean? What? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
get
yeah.
it right now.
The joke is, I wish Todd had
Took
died in the
Died,
biggest
yeah.
tragedy of in
Wow.
American
Yeah.
history.
Wow.
But that would have made me a martyr.
What a dumb whore.
I would have become more. I would have become more powerful than you could have imagined.
Yes, yes, yes. What else?
So
has been
wait,
going on,
wait.
Todd?
I want to hear impression.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, think
my
of interview Todd right now, just for the next like 45 minutes in full Irish.
I can't. The thing is, I can only do like.
It's got to be spontaneous.
Okay. I can't do it anymore.
You gotta get it ready, man.
Top of the morning to you.
I thought it was gonna be real.
That's her trying her hardest,
It's me.
dude. She
I know.
is trying so.
But
Top
let
of
me.
the morning to, and I always. What is this? What is the thing with like my arm?
She was doing an impression
Top of
last
the
week, and she
morning
kept
to
doing
you.
this over and over.
Like she's on the HMS Pinafore.
I'm gonna pull it up for you. Actually, it was so fucking funny.
You have to get a fucking Scottish accent out.
See, that's so good. I can't.
I don't like Irish as much as I like Scottish accents.
I was in Scotland on tour a few times, and I understand Spanish better than I understand Scottish English.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
It's have you been there?
No.
It's unreal how horrible their English is.
But I've been to Durham. That's where we recorded a record there.
North Carolina?
North Carolina.
That's very different.
Durham in Northern England.
And
they
I've
have
seen Bull Durham, Kevin Costner. So there. So we're on the same
But
page.
they have a Geordie accent, and it's Scottish and English, and I couldn't understand a word that anyone was saying. This is really embarrassing.
That's it. Whole thing.
All right,
Top
let's
to
see.
bottom. No backseats. Here we go.
No, you're top of the bottom.
When I wake up in the morning.
Terrible at accents.
Darren, shut up. Let her do it, dude.
I can't.
Starting over. Heidi, the floor is yours. You got a minute and 40 seconds. Watch her arm, Todd.
Okay.
When I wake up in the morning, I need a cup of coffee.
cup of coffee.
We went off for like 10 minutes about how she says coffee like a New York Jew.
Yeah.
Like
It's not really Irish.
I wish we kept rolling after the show because we were laughing for 10 minutes and doing our impression of her for 10 more minutes at least. And it just dying. I don't know what's the matter with you.
What?
I don't know why you would act like that in front of people.
And why you would make that one like jerking the guy off motion.
Yeah.
But just once.
But just once. Or like jamming a dick in her mouth. Just
like
up into
not
it.
like working it to make it come, but like come once. Come again.
like milking a cow or something. So weird.
Darren was the best afterwards because he
Wait.
said,
Talk like this in Irish. Make your point in Irish, please.
But the thing is, I can't. The thing is, I can't seem to. I can't seem to talk, and I can't do it. It's top of the morning to you.
But
and
if
like,
you
it's
replace, can you do it in an English accent? Then she can do it.
Right.
not. Literally, thank you. I can.
By the way, when you do London English, you don't do this. But even just now, when you were doing Irish, you were popping the.
Yeah, that's part of the Irish
I
weird
guess
thing.
it's like a we are the lollipop. You know the.
Who are not Irish.
I guess
They're just Munchkins. They're not Irish.
Midgets make her think of Irish people.
Brutal. Leprechauns. It's all mixed together.
Leprechauns. Yeah, that's
Shame on you, Heidi.
There's some kind of psychological thing going.
Brutal. Also, Todd, we plan on you to come in here already. You were planning on coming in here regardless today. But as it turns out, you are here the first show after Norm Macdonald died,
Yeah.
which is something that you and I have always been massively open Norm Macdonald fans.
Yeah, you know, I've been like not posting. I started. You get onto Instagram. How many years ago? When did Instagram become a?
It feels
big
like
thing?
30 years ago.
Yeah,
though.
but like
10 years
10
ago?
years ago, right? Whatever.
2014.
And then like you start, this person that I really admired, actor, musician, comedian, whatever, they died, and you post and you see everybody post. You go through your feed and everyone has a picture of that. And I kind of pulled back from doing that just because I felt like it's kind of empty for me now. Like I know how I feel about whatever. Like I share with the people that I know. Like, oh, so and so fucking passed away. That sucks. But I feel like a lot of people, it's like kind of groveling for likes.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah,
I never
so
do
I
it.
kind of stopped doing that. But when he passed away, I immediately started posting because, like, we have talked about it, and Dave and I and other people, we've gone into wormholes.
We've talked at length about Norm.
For hours,
Yeah.
and hours of. If you don't get this guy and you think he's just the hey guy who talks like that, like it's going completely over your head.
Like you and I did this like a couple months ago. We were sending hours of video and
back and forth to each
yes.
other. Yeah. If you go on there and you really watch everything as a body of work that's out there, you will see a brain working at maximum capacity with wit and intelligence, and even the stupid things, the apparently stupid things he's saying purposely are fucking genius. They're really well thought out.
And I hate throwing around the word genius and brilliant, but he truly was that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was asked by Bob Saget to roast him at obviously the Bob Saget roast, and Norm kept saying, "No, I don't do that kind of stuff." And eventually he agreed, and the producers called and said, "Norm's like, what do you want me to do?" And they're like, "Just be shocking." And he goes, "Okay." So I went up there, and all he told was like the cleanest jokes you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like stuff that like kindergartners do.
Right.
And it killed.
Yeah.
Because
he's that genius.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, be shocking. Got it.
I wrote on my thing, I think I wrote something to the effect of like, if there's a Mount Rushmore, because some of my friends and I do that, like Mount Rushmore of athletes or actor, like who would you pick? What 4 people would you pick to go on there? And he 100% is on that. My Mount Rushmore of comedic geniuses.
I agree.
There's also like, to me, there's a few that are set apart that are more comedic philosophers that really embody like what the comedic human gene is, if I can describe it that way. And he has that to me.
In the DNA.
In the DNA. Well, the comprehension of the human condition so well, and to be able to put it out as a comedic act, you know, that it's more like Socrates or Nietzsche, like philosophers, than it is actual like, hey, so something happened to me funny on the way to fucking whatever.
So let me guess, who else is in there? Can I guess?
Okay, so guess, yeah, because I have a set 4.
The first name you're going to say is, yes, that's one of them.
And there's one.
Who I'm going to say first?
The one you're going to say first is
Chappelle?
Oh, I was going to say Carlin is going to be you're the one.
Yeah, I was going to say Chappelle. And
Both
Carlin.
of them are on there for me.
Yeah, of course.
So there's one slot left.
There's one slot left. So Dave Chappelle is the greatest living, maybe including dead people comedian I think that's ever fucking walked the face of the earth. If you really look at everything and where he's at now, he's one of those people that I think it's beyond comedy. It's philosophy.
And he's otherworldly.
Yeah.
He's not of this realm.
George Carlin's 100% on there for me.
I know your last one, but I'm curious if
Let's see if you can guess it. Because
I ran out, I think.
There's 2 that I'm on the fence about. This one's on there for sure, but
I think I know the 2.
There's a guy who's looking up at it and like kind of helping maintain Mount Rushmore.
He's still around?
One is and one isn't.
Can I try? Or you want to try?
Yeah, let me try. Damn.
Heidi, shut up.
It's Heidi. She's up there.
She's done stand-up. You know that? She's done stand-up before.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. So is Darren, which is why I want to get your guys' take on Norm as well.
Andy Kaufman.
Ooh,
You know, he is someone that to me there should be 5 heads up there, you know. He's one that I mill back and forth about because what he was doing, no one did before and no one really did after.
Right.
And he is one of my favorite comedians of all time.
But he's not the 2.
But he's so niche. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
like
course.
he's so in a world by himself that he's got his head apart from those guys on another mountain where he's just like, yeah, I don't need to be with those guys.
Right. So there's still 2.
Don Rickles.
No, but he's an amazing comedian, but he's not, to me.
Mitch Hedberg.
I know the 2, and I think I
He's
know the guy
talking
holding it up.
philosophers, right?
Not necessarily.
No, I'm
Or
talking
you're
about
too-
comedic philosophers, but comedians, yes. People who are known as comedians.
Who was the one that smoked all the time and he passed away? But Oh, he was so funny. Like really dark.
I think that's I think that's one of the ones he's thinking of.
Dice?
No.
No,
No,
Dice
he
is
passed
not up
away.
there.
Not Doug's.
May I take this from you?
Yes.
I
Stanhope?
believe the two.
Are you talking about Bill Hicks?
Bill Hicks.
He's great, but
Love
he's
Bill
not
Hicks.
up there.
I think
Oh,
your
okay.
guy on the mountain is Lenny Bruce.
You're
And the
right.
guy holding it up is Louis C.K.
You're absolutely right,
I was
Dan.
gonna say Louis C.K., but then I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't say it.
So mine would be Lenny Bruce, George Carlin, Dave Chappelle, Norm Macdonald up
Fucking
on
A.
the Rushmore, and Louis C.K. holding it up, waiting for something to shift.
Or
where
if one of them falls, he's popping in there.
he's popping in there because I think he's fucking genius, and what happened to him, but it's
So-
he's on another level.
He's one of my favorites, and he just played Madison Square Garden.
Louis C.K. did?
Wait, yeah, and my friend works
Yeah.
there, and she sent me his backdrop, and it's amazing.
No shit. Like
on, I gotta
physically
find it.
gave you his backdrop or sent you a
No,
picture?
No, she sent me a picture.
Wow, what a generous friend.
Did she send you a picture of him jerking off in front of her?
No, but I took.
I would let him.
I would totally
would
let
let
him
her
jerk off.
happily.
I'd be like,
took a-
cool, man, that's your thing. Whatever makes you comfortable.
Like I feel like I'm part of it. I'm
You
in
can
now.
do it because I feel like geniuses have a little more latitude.
Absolutely.
So do you believe that certain people should be given a leeway and things like that?
I don't think what he did is necessarily
Like-
Or do
wrong.
you
like,
not
is
want to
it
go
a-
on record saying
Like,
that?
is it okay that Michael Jackson fucked a bunch of kids because he's so good at singing?
Yes.
Like
The
that
answer is
kind
yes.
of thing? Yeah, I do. No, I think that there's way more to. I wasn't in that room when that happened. So I don't know.
All I know is what was put out.
From what I heard from what was put out, like
Right.
he asked, and like in his last stand-up that he had on his site, he addressed that
Yeah, I
and
saw it.
said, "What I learned is even if you ask very nicely, don't do it." And I understand that, but like lesson learned. You know what I mean? Like, okay, who isn't fucking have weird sexual shit? If Heidi knew the things I thought about the first time I saw her, she would have me canceled.
Just putting her teeth on the curb and just kicking her skull in.
Exactly.
Yeah, gets me so hard.
But
Darren
naked.
said I was a shank a bitch last week.
What does that mean?
No, that I'm like, you better watch it. I'll shank
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
Oh,
seem
yeah.
all sweet and stuff, and I got
Oh, I
that-
know. I would never fuck with you.
He'd fuck you, but he wouldn't
Oh, you
fuck
wouldn't?
with
Yeah, I
you.
wouldn't
Oh.
fuck with you.
Oh,
I would
alright.
just fuck.
I don't
at you.
have them with
Alright.
me.
Look, that was his backdrop.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Wait, did he headline MSG?
Yeah,
Or it
man.
was-
So
Yeah.
he's back.
Yeah,
he's back.
No,
Yeah.
he's
on
been
tour.
doing
I
a
thought
lot
he
of
was.
shows.
I thought he was like struggling to do clubs.
No, he's
So
on
she
tour.
back.
said-
No,
Good for
yeah,
him.
he's
Good.
doing a lot of shows, and he incorporated. If you are interested and you are a fan of his, go to his site and you can buy his last. I guess it would be
Load?
comedy track that he put out, and it's a special. His last special that he did, and
It was
he
good.
It was really good. It was really good, and he fucking addressed the elephant in the room being his penis.
His penis.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, if I knew what your weird thing was.
Yeah. There's a really funny part where he's like, not to ruin it for everybody, but he's like,
Oh, yeah, fuck. My bad.
everybody knows my fucking thing. He's like,
Kink or whatever.
Obama knows my thing. Like that's how,
That's good. All of us here. I think. Are you a Stern fan? Howard Stern fan, Heidi?
Yeah, love. I just saw Melrose.
Larry Green.
Yeah, he
I
was
see
walking in
him
front of my
fucking
house.
every day. He's always on Larchmont.
Wait.
Really?
So I
Can't
saw
stand
him the
him.
other day
Yeah.
on the street, and I said hi, and he goes, hey, hi. He grabbed my shoulder. He's like, oh, it's so nice to see you. I've never seen him before in my life, and he started to yell. He's like, Biden. He should be court-martialed.
I know, he does that
and I'm
all
like,
day.
Oh, I'm walking with him, and people. I mean, not that I care, but people were like,
He does it all day long on that street, and it drives me fucking crazy. And anytime I've made eye contact with him, which I try and avoid, he's yelling on. I just fucking put my hand up, and I think he knows by now. But
Yeah.
like,
because I don't
He's
think he's
so-
nuts. Like,
no, he's not. He's doing it purposely.
Yeah.
It fucking drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And he's living on this Howard Stern 20 years ago
Dude.
fame.
Right.
30
Yeah,
at this point.
30,
probably.
yeah.
So that's another thing I wanted to bring up about Norm is that for Stern fans, Norm is responsible in my opinion, to the best era of Stern, which is the Artie
Artie
era.
Lang. Yeah, he's the one who brought Artie.
He brought Artie
in
in the first time and introduced them and led to Artie was on for what 10 years.
Yeah, probably.
And I really
10.
think it was the best 10 years of the show.
Yeah.
So he will be missed. Darren, your thoughts on Norm Macdonald? You're a comedy guy, big time.
Yeah, Norm is, if you've seen anything that he's done, you know that he's a complete original. There's no one who does it like him, no one who thought like him, no one who delivered jokes like him. He was, he was really special. And the thing is you hate to say
cry,
that,
dude.
you hate to say that about like everybody because it doesn't mean as much, but it was real with him.
Yeah. He had this ability. Like if there's like 5 seconds of silence on this show, I have a panic attack.
Right.
I have to learn how to relax in silence.
Oh yeah, he could ride. His
Norm
silence.
could sit in discomfort for 45 minutes and love it.
Love it. Yeah, yeah.
And it's amazing to me that people can do that.
Speaking of, I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack.
Why?
Because I'm closed in here.
You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You just
And I'm hot. I might have to go change.
you just can't exit
I might
that
have to
way,
change my
and you
shirt.
can't exit this way. So
Stop.
you're trapped, but you're not trapped. You're fine, but you just can't leave.
Okay.
Do you want to pause for a second and get out of here?
I might have to change my shirt. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
Kidding. Like I have like
Okay.
panic attacks.
You want to chill for a second?
Do you want to pause it or you want to keep going while she changes her shirt on camera?
That works. Whatever you want to do.
OnlyFans.
Um,
No, I'm okay. I'm okay now.
Okay, we're just okay. Heidi's getting back in the zone, relaxing a little bit, even
take
though
a
she's trapped, completely trapped.
Have you guys ever had that before?
Been a raging pussy? No.
No, I get that.
All man over here.
No, I get that on planes a lot too.
Actually,
Sucks.
I've been flying lately more than obviously getting back into flying again. And I've been fine with masks since we started wearing
Well,
them.
you're not flying. Someone's flying you.
No, I'm a pilot for TWA, which doesn't exist anymore.
Eastern Airlines.
Wait. I flew on TWA. And
Okay, you tell your story, I guess. Fucking jeez, diva shit. Rare Form Radio with Heidi Anti-Vax Tassel.
That's becoming
Go
a thing.
ahead.
Oh, it is. It's working.
Anti-vaxxel.
Anti-Vax Tassel over here.
Anti-vaxxel. Wait,
Go
just
ahead.
real quick. So I went on one of my first flights when I was in the 8th grade, and I flew TWA, and my dad is like seeing me off in Dallas. Because that's where we lived. And I said, I wonder what that stands for. And he goes, the worst airline. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Anyhow, I was scared.
I'm
Go
happy
ahead.
that your story is opening for mine, which is much better, I think. No, it's weird, by the way. I've never been this close to you. I feel like we're super intimately close right now, and I don't
That's
like
why
it.
she's having a panic attack.
Oh, fuck.
She doesn't like it.
Shit.
Why do I make you?
I don't know. It would just
Oh,
our
is that my
faces are a foot from each other. I feel like we're
you don't
supposed to
like my
kiss or
face?
something. Not very much. That's a joke. You're beautiful. You're beautiful on the inside. Wow. So I was wearing a mask. Whatever. I was wearing a mask on a plane, and for the first time ever, I felt like a panic attack coming on. So I pulled it down, and it seemed to be all right. And I thought I was going to go into a full like conniption fit, but it worked out. Maybe your story was better. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Both of those stories. Yeah, thanks for having me back on this fucking tanking show.
You're here to save it, dude. Fucking A. So Todd. Okay, how do we segue? Let's reset this horrible show. As many people know, Todd is also beside being like a
Asshole.
former podcaster and full-time prick and a stay-at-home dad, he's also a fantastic director. Director of such films as Morning Sun, and that's it. Well, you've also done a bunch of music videos, and you've done quite a bit. You worked on something new recently.
Yes.
Let's talk about it, because it came out today, which
It did come out today.
planned perfectly.
Yeah. And that was coincidental, actually, that it came out today.
Trying to make it seem professional.
I know. But yeah, I directed. There's a new band, NHC, which is Navarro, Hawkins, Cheney. Chris Cheney from Jane's Addiction, Dave from Jane's Addiction, many other bands too, both of those guys, and Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters and many other things as well. And they have like this amazing power trio that's going on, and they let me in there to film, and it's very straightforward. The video was very I thought it was really the music was the main thing here. It's not about I didn't try and direct something with cranes and you know special effects. It's just the guys tracking
Intimate.
the song.
It's like intimate. Yeah.
Yeah, it was meant to be kind of fly on the wall thing, and it was released today, and people seem to be digging it so far. But where are you on that? Because I want to direct people if they want to see it.
Yeah, the NHC has their own YouTube channel called NHC Vivo, which you'll see a lot for bands. VEVO. NHC VEVO is the page. And you can find the new song, Feed the Cruel, directed by none other than Todd Newman. And I'm realizing, I've seen a lot of your work before. And remember when you used to come in and do Jane's behind the scenes stuff? You really do have a very unique style with your intimate shit like that. I love it.
I mean, I kind of know what I want to get before I start, so I position myself. This video was just 2 cameras, and one of them I'm operating, and one of them just locked off, and so I just did it very I don't want to say haphazardly, but I just. Guys, play the song. And
controlled but loose.
Yeah, and I knew where I wanted to go, and I know these guys well enough too. Okay, I know when their hand's gonna go to the thing, and when Dave's gonna solo, so I can catch that stuff. So it was fun. It's fun for me to do that kind of shit.
And you're hey Cheney, move a little.
I love fucking Chris is such a fucking cool guy.
We had him. He called in a couple weeks ago. We talked about him being at Woodstock '99, and people loved it, but. I wish more people knew Chris's personality. He's fucking incredible.
He's incredible. He's funny. He's awesome. And he's probably one of the most talented musicians I've ever been in close proximity to in my life.
Without question.
That guy is above and beyond.
Oh, yeah.
As far as musical talent. And I know bass players, not everybody can be Flea or whatever as far as personality-wise or whatever. But this guy is just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
They all are. They all are such talents. But yeah, it was fun to do, and I'm glad it got out. And yeah, check it out. You can go to my Instagram too. It's up there. I reposted Dave's Navarro's and the NHC one on my @Todd Newman on Instagram, or just go to YouTube and just put in NHC Feed the Cruel. It comes right up.
And basically, if you go to any of you guys on Instagram, the video's up there.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and did my morning scroll, and I saw it no less than 9 times posted between the people that we know.
I
get it, dude.
And you can also, if you go to RedTube and put in Feed the Cruel, you can find a lot of other cool shit too.
Awesome.
Not stuff that I directed,
no.
that I've watched.
No, stuff that you've watched and enjoyed.
Yeah, and I've enjoyed.
One thing, did you look at Twitter at all, read the news on your way over here?
I'm not really on Twitter anymore.
Or any news stuff?
I have an account, and there's 4 people following because I deleted it and then incognito went back up.
You guys hear about Robert Durst today?
No, what happened?
Robert Durst from the Jinx.
Yeah, no, I know he was
found guilty.
Okay, yeah.
Is that shocking?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, some people thought he might have gotten
chopped up
off.
his freaking neighbor.
And admitted to it in a documentary.
And started to burp every time he was the
off-camera confession when he goes to the bathroom. I hope they're not on to me, or whatever the fuck he says.
Beverly is spelled wrong.
Yep. So he was found guilty. He's 78 and is going to get life in prison, which is 6 years.
Yeah, he'll be dead in 3.
Yeah.
What was this for?
For the murder of his friend.
He
shot his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the murder was in 2000, so he had 21 years of just skating, having a good life.
Jeez.
Whoa, it sounds like a little airplane buzzing around.
There's a bee inside of there.
It's an inside look of Heidi's brain. It's a joke, dude. Oh,
so sensitive.
I should shy already.
Are you menstruating?
I was gonna ask.
Are you,
I
Dan?
found out my boyfriend is going on another trip.
Aw.
Wait, another one from the last week? All right, we got to fill Todd in on this. Todd, Heidi has been doing the show now for, 2 months, 3 months? Her boyfriend has gone on no less than 6 international trips and doesn't invite her or anything.
Are they work trips or
No.
hey, I'm just going to fucking Japan to look at hookers?
He's going to Cancun and going to
He went to
Aruba.
Aruba twice, New York, Mykonos.
To a rube one out.
So dumb.
Granted, it's with he's with his friends, and his friend
His single
pays
friend?
for a lot of things, and it's a guy's trip. There's a lot of guy friends.
His
but
friend,
it's all right.
Lisa.
Last time I had a guy's trip, I got the clap. Is that a thing still? I don't know what the clap is.
You can get that from anal sex?
Fucking A, Todd. Yes, you can. It's called ass clap. So
Clasp.
we got to figure this out, Heidi.
But he took me to Dominican Republic.
You know why?
For my birthday.
He took you to the most dangerous tourist trap, hoping that you get killed, so he could do all these trips on his own from now on, guilt free.
No, but now I heard he's going to Miami
Oh, fucking
with his
A.
friend for a medical conference. I'm like,
Darren just rolled his eyes so hard he almost passed out. Darren, your thoughts?
whatever. I'm
Well,
over
why
it.
don't you travel? Like, okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna go do what I want to do.
Yeah, I
then.
went to Mexico with my sister,
Well-
and like, I guess I'm gonna do it more often. I
Hold
just thought,
on.
I don't know. I want a relationship where you get to go places with your significant other. I don't know. Is that weird?
Not at all. That's the way it should be. But you have to stay home and take care of his dog, I thought sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. But
I'm going to Miami. Just feed the dog, will you?
no, just in case he listens to it. I mean, it's kind of
We have listeners that are very concerned about you.
really.
Yep, concerned about this situation.
Well, we'll see what happens, but maybe I'm a little sensitive right now.
You're trapped here. You're trapped in the relationship. You're trapped everywhere you go. That's the way it goes. What's in Miami? That's another guy's trip?
No, his friend's a doctor, and he's friends with all of this is his best friend from college, and he asked him to go, and his friend's like a single rich doctor that parties.
Have
a
you
lot.
met this friend before?
Yeah, for like a minute. Yeah.
So when he says to you, "Hey babe, going on another trip. Sorry you can't come." Like, how does he explain to you that you are not welcome? Over
It's-
and over
I mean,
and
it's
over again.
obvious it's a guy's thing, so it's with this friend. So
Why don't you? Do you ever
You can't
want to
just
just be
go
like,
and like,
or why don't you just be like, no, you're not going?
oh,
God,
shit.
that wouldn't be. Yeah, no, I'd be
Just to see what
I'd be out the
happens.
door. No, I'd be out the door.
Oh shit.
Which maybe whatever.
Oh, now we're hitting Pedro.
Yeah, she just had like whatever. It's no big deal. I don't care.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll go on vacation someday.
For listeners that can't see, her left hand is like fist. There's just a fist in her lap right now.
Maybe that's where this is coming
It's
from.
true. Punch him in the headlock. Punch him in the face.
He's lovely. I love him. He's a great guy. But another trip.
Darren's just smiling. What do you got, buddy?
Nothing.
Just dreaming of that weed farm. Dandelions dancing through his head.
Did I ever tell? I took a stand-up class with one of the girls from Chelsea Handler, and
Wait, what do you mean one of the girls? Isn't
she
the
was
girl
one of
Chelsea
the,
Handler?
No, she was a writer on the show, and then she does like a stand-up thing. That's where I met like Jeannie Buss was in it.
Okay,
it was
okay.
Weird. It was a weird thing, but anyhow, in the middle of our class, she said at the end of our classes, I'm gonna share a story about Louis C.K. because I told her that he's my favorite, and we're all like, oh, awesome, cool. We thought it was gonna be a cool story, and she said that. So at the very, very end, she's like, okay, so here's what happened. We were on tour together, and he said, hey, after the show, meet me in the bathroom, and she was like, what? So she went into the bathroom, which, I mean, come on. I mean, you kind of know
He's not
what's
gonna watch her.
happen.
She's not gonna watch him take a shit.
Right. And she opened the door, and he was jerking off in front of her. So I knew about this.
He's like,
years
you've been
ago.
CK'd. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
everyone's.
like,
I think
whatever.
everyone's known forever, right?
Yeah, whatever. It's like that's his thing. But
Yeah.
but she was warned. And
Well,
she's,
Who is she warned by?
him. I mean, what does she think he's gonna do in the bathroom?
Coke?
Meet me in the bath.
Coke?
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't think Louis is a drug guy.
No,
I
don't
wouldn't think.
so.
No, I adore him though. But anyhow, go on.
Would you watch him jerk off?
Sure.
Would you watch me jerk
I
off?
was just gonna ask the same question.
We started at the same time. Yep. If you had to watch me or Todd jerk off, who would it be?
I'm not gonna say.
No, you have to.
Do you
Gun
have
to
an
your
opinion?
head. She does. Of course she does.
Is there one you'd rather see?
No, I'm not gonna say.
No. Just is there one you would rather see?
I can't say that.
Well, you can say without revealing who it is there one that you would rather see?
Heidi. Is it me?
Don't make it weird.
Listen, it's not.
The sad truth is everyone in the listening world right now knows it's Darren.
Oh yeah.
She'd probably rather see a black cock than
She's never seen a dick unrolled inch by beautiful inch. Listen, mine's not long, but it is skinny.
Stop.
Get it?
Oh.
Okay, where do we go from here? What do we do?
Would you watch Dan jerk me off?
With Darren's ass?
Sure.
Like this?
I'm holding Darren by the hips. I think Darren likes that one very much.
My back.
Did you really? Did we talk about your back being injured again?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, people, listen, just assume if you see Todd, his back hurts.
Yeah, my back always fucking.
That's how it's at.
All right, I threw my back out the other day, and yes, when I went, just like when I did the Darren motion,
your whole shoulders change. Your shoulders are up by the top of your head now. There you go. There you go. You want a Klonopin or something? 10 of them? Oh my God.
and a pistol.
Oh shit. I have not been traveling forever. What? You okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I've not been traveling forever. And one of the best parts of COVID for me was not being in Vegas because I fucking hate Vegas. I've been there
love Vegas.
3 times in the last week.
Working for Royal Machines.
2 for Roll Machines and then 1. My wife and I finished our drive across the country. I got home yesterday, but we stayed in Vegas the night before last.
Fun.
No.
I love Vegas. I love going.
You still?
I love the cheesiness of it. I love
too.
getting a room. I love just going to fucking dinner and ordering food and gambling. I like those things. And
Same.
I've been through periods of my life where I hated Vegas. Like when I got sober at first, because all I used to do is get fucking wasted there. But then I learned to love the tackiness of it.
I get that.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy it.
What's your maximum number of nights you can spend
2.
there? 2.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to go with my friends. We used to go 5-6 days.
I don't know how, like, what you do. Oh, I guess drugs. Yeah.
Doing drugs the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
bums me out there.
Yeah. But 2 now is even 2 is like, it's good to get there early. Then like get in your room, sleep, whatever, have a great night, and then stay like all day and leave that night is the perfect.
Oh, that's a
but
good
I
move.
could do 2 because even 2 is like gets a little.
When's the last time you were there?
The pandemic started in March, so right after my 50th. It's been like almost 2 years.
Oh, you haven't been at all?
January from that. So
Okay.
like 2 something years. Yeah.
Remember your first time going to Vegas?
Yes.
When was it? Walk us through it.
1992
Oh shit.
was the first time I went. Yeah, 1992. I just moved out here, and girl that I was seeing at the time, she and I drove out there
From LA.
from LA. Yeah.
Did you get there at nighttime? Were you able to see it? Like,
Yeah.
That's the best way to have
in
the
at
first
night.
experience.
Yeah, got in at night. We stayed at the Flamingo Hilton.
Yeah, you did.
And this was like right before all the huge MGMs, like all the huge hotels were just starting to get built.
Oh, they weren't there yet. Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
I thought they'd been there
So it
since
was
like the
kind of
80s.
no, it was those were all 90s, like Mandalay Bay, New York. All those hotels were newer.
When I was there last week, I stayed at Mandalay Bay, and I was exactly 3 floors below where the Vegas shooter was.
It's funny because you were there for a Royal Machine show.
Yes.
So Dave was FaceTiming me from there, and he's
unprofessional.
yeah, I'm not professional at
No.
all. And
You'll never make it in this business.
and he was like, "Oh, I'm so fucking bored." I'm like, "Why don't you check out the shooter place?" You know. And he's like, "I have no idea where that is." I'm like, "Dude, you're with Dan. Guaranteed, he knows exactly where it is."
Yeah, I knew the room number. I was
Yeah,
I was a couple floors below it, but my window looked out over the parking lot, and it was so eerie and weird to just think about.
Yeah.
Like, it must have been so easy for him. He shot like what 80 something people,
I
More
think
than that, I
60
think.
died, but like 60 something died, but like
100 over 100 were
hundreds-
shot.
Yeah, well over 100.
Creeped
were
me
shot.
out, but it was very very sad. But like
What floor was it? Like the 30th
he was on the
floor?
32nd,
Oh, 30th.
and I was on the 29th. but like same exact. Because I went to the internet and looked at the view out his window, and it was the exact same shit.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It was weird. Also, on my my wife and I drove. Fuck's the matter with me? Drove to the East Coast last month, and we're going through Connecticut, and I saw a sign for Newtown, and I was like, wait a minute, that's where Sandy Hook was. The
Sandy Hook, yeah.
And so I looked up where the school was, and it was like the next exit. So I asked her, like, do you mind if I just want to see this school? And it almost made me cry. Pulling up to it was very, very overwhelming because it was like 26 or 23 kids under the age of 6.
That's
or something
the thing.
like
Like, you know, like I'll crack jokes about anything pretty much, but when it comes to like the kids stuff, I'm like,
I'm not gonna make any jokes about it either. It was kind of beautiful to be there, but very, very sad. I guess they tore down the old school because that happened. They got rid of it and built a new school.
Yeah. I agree with that move.
And
like, just get the energy out.
Exactly. And the town itself was
Newtown.
Have you been there?
No, but that's what Oliver Peck always calls me.
Newtown. But it's just like the most beautiful little suburban town, and there's streams and bridges and like nice brick buildings.
Makes it worse. Like shit like that happens in LA. You're like, well, it's LA. Crazy people
Right.
live there. But
Right.
something happens in suburbia. You're like,
It was like a perfect, quaint little town.
yeah.
Now something funny. I got nothing.
What about my Twitter guy?
Oh my God, Heidi. Do you have your notes with you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to say the reason why I met you guys was because of what happened to me. You know, like that was that was my first time really like.
You were attacked by a homeless man.
Yes.
Who attacked you with his feces.
Yes. So 2 days ago, I go on Twitter, which I never do, and I go into my mailbox, and it was like, will you accept this mail? So it's somebody that I don't know. And
Will you accept this mail?
I was just going to say the same thing, and you beat me to it.
You guys are on my Mt Rushmore, that's for sure.
All right.
His name's Dominic Fernandez.
Oh, you're giving his full name.
It's not his real name.
Well,
please.
Could be. If it is, we should find this guy. And anyway, go ahead.
I doubt it. Okay, so
listen up, Darren.
First off, the message was, hey, I went to your GoFundMe page and it's not working. I'd really love to donate $20,000. Would that help you out with your medical bills? And I was like,
no.
oh, please, this fucking you know what I mean? Like, really? And I was like, why would this person do all this? So then it started. I said, hey, I said, that's very kind of you. I said, the GoFundMe is not working anymore, blah, blah, blah. He said, anyhow, I'm trying to get to the part, sorry.
Take your time.
I really want to help you. I'm a lawyer. I'll call my buddy in Cali and have you meet with him. So he keeps saying that he wants to give me all this money. And I'm like, please.
Did any part of you believe that?
No. And then when he just, so then now, okay, so I said, then I looked at his Twitter and it was just his name and he followed one person. It's me. So I said, did you just join Twitter to get in touch with me? Then he said, the state should pay for medical bills since it was near a guarded area. It wasn't your fault. And then so he started to say, like, I hate people that scam. It's wrong because I said, you know, but he kept going on and on like it was real. And I said, he said, if there was anyone who worked for the state on the camera, you could sue them for not testifying. And then he said, I was like, sue them for what? Blah, blah, blah. He's going on. And then he said, you were attacked and that is wrong. Goes on and on. Oh my God, he threw you into the car. Did he pay? Is he in the mental hospital? Then he goes, did he physically hurt you or just the bucket? dent your car. And he just kept going on and on. He's like, explain to me the whole story from where it began to where it ended so I can understand. And I said, no. And he said, from start to finish. And then he said, a man made a comedy play about you. So I'm sorry. I was trying. What is comedy play for $800? And then I said, what, where? And then so he said at the Lucille Lortel Theater, which is a great place in New York City. Stop. He said, I have the script because he emailed it to my friend's dad. So then he sends me this poster, The Bucket, the Heidi Van Tassel musical. It was liquid.
Which we're going to post right now on the YouTube. You can see this flyer that he made.
So just so you guys, this is like, and he said, it's horrible and gross and offensive. What happened to you is not a joke. And
but yeah, if you look at the poster, he's making a joke.
Yeah. And then he said,
what's the poster say, by the way? It has like a tagline on it.
It says, it was liquid, hot liquid, most and he spelled it wrong.
Disguiding?
Think it was traumatic. I should have known right then that it wasn't real. So I'm thinking that there are people on YouTube who have these whole things that made fun of me and made songs and are like poking fun. Mm-hmm. Everyone's asleep now.
No, they're not. They're not. I'm going to try to see if this is pulls up anywhere.
He sent me the script, and it's called A Bucket of Diarrhea by Tom Wilkinson. And I have the whole
All right, I'm a fan of this dude. I'm back on board.
I have the whole script here. Basically, what it is that I'm a porn star. And I have a daughter. And it's this long fucking ass script, though. So I was like, what the fuck? And then I was
Holy
like,
shit.
Look, it's like all of this. It's a huge script. I was screaming for help. How do you feel, Miss Tassel? I feel awful. I can't eat chocolate anymore. Anything brown or chocolate milk.
Sucks for you, Darren.
Sorry, bud.
And then it's like, I'm seeking help from my mental health. Blah, blah, blah. He's going, so this is a big fucking script. And so I was like, holy shit.
Like someone put time into that.
Yes.
By the way, she's done like no less than 19 full thumb scrolls to get
Yes.
through. It's legit.
And then so it, oh my God,
Holy
look at this.
fucking shit.
So then I was like, thanks for reaching out. And then he sent one of the songs, and it's called My Pussy.
Okay, read it slow and sexy.
Really?
Please.
It's so gross.
You gotta read
it in an Irish accent.
An Irish accent. Make it fun. Make it fun.
My cunt. I can't do Irish.
She's doing the arm again.
My cunt. Yes, my name is Heidi Van Tassel. I can't. That's English.
Okay.
And that's my coming cunt. I come in a bucket, then I drink it. Yes, Heidi. Yes, Heidi. My name is Heidi. Suck my pussy, Dan.
Oh, you made this cut, dude.
Till it's dry, then I fuck you up into the sky. My hair. No. Fuck you, Jer. No. Help. Eat my hair, suck my tit. All I know is Heidi ain't shit.
Just one tit. Suck one tit, okay?
Diarrhea is cool. Dump a bucket on a girl. This is a song, I guess. Throw her into a car. Maybe fuck her sooner so she doesn't run that far. Rape her till she bleeds. Then say diarrhea. My pussy be burning and itching, stinky and fishy, stinky fishy. I got STDs.
It's got like a Dr. Seuss vibe.
Yeah.
They make my hair itch.
Wholesome.
They pooped on. And then I realized that this guy's a fucking weirdo.
Oh, that's when you realized?
Then you realized.
It finally washed over her.
$20,000 donation on your GoFundMe was when I thought this guy's a fucking weirdo.
The part she realized it was like, I would never fuck Dan. This guy is crazy.
That's what made her
It's the
realize.
moment.
But he's still going on. He said it might still be on, meaning the show. The songs are disgusting, right? And I was like, what the fuck? And then he said it was in the back theater, the small non-branded one. I'll send you a copy of a ticket. And then he sent me this whole made-up fucking seat chart thing. And so actually it's a 1 hour, 2 minutes of porn.
He sent you porn?
It's awards from a Z Porn, this musical from the beautiful mind of porn director Tom Wilkerson. Comes a musical about Heidi, a porn actress who gets diarrhea dumped on her. Watch Heidi on her journey to humiliation.
Journey. By the way, name of the
He
show.
posted a picture of me, and then I was like,
That's from your interview.
Yeah.
He's like, it's gross in a show about porn. It's a porn musical about you.
It's obviously some jerk off who fucking is a fan of the show because they're referencing you.
Probably. Yeah, of course.
Who do you think it is?
I know it's me. I know for sure it's me.
But what a
By the way,
sicko! Like he must love that. Like fucking like some people love shit and like being shit on and like.
they're called Germans. they love it.
But it
By the
really
way,
bothered me. It pissed me off because sorry, go on.
well, I mean, it's
it's
he's
fucking
making fun of like.
frightening.
Listen,
Yeah, it was disgusting.
we make fun of your traumatic experience, but we're like family.
Yeah.
This guy is a random guy with some kind of alias.
No, we're also
taunting you.
from the first time that we had you on and like we spoke about it beforehand and what the limits were and all that kind of thing, and we're laughing with you.
Right.
We would never, oh my God, she's really fucking hurting about what I just said. Let's just, turn the fucking gas up on that. No, this is fucking different. This is not cool.
No,
And
agreed.
Although the song I kind of dig.
Any song that starts my cunt, I'm in.
Well, we were texting last night a little bit of the song, and I was like, well, hold on a second. It does have a beat, and you can dance to
not
it.
bad.
It's not bad.
We might have to actually, you and I go in the studio and
we'll
record a
it.
version.
Yeah. I can shoot the video.
Yes, you can.
Black
All right.
and white, grainy, film noir kind of feel.
Get ready for some content, folks.
Like, look, the fucking woman got fucking shit on. She doesn't need to keep getting shit on social media.
True.
You know?
The thing is that it was a violent attack first. So to me, it still is in my like I still see it. Do you know what I mean?
not.
So it's not just like ha 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 ha. He
Yeah,
dumped
yeah,
a bucket of shit on me. It was
and
an
in
actual,
that song, the guy's like throwing like rape shit in there.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
not-
that at all.
And he doesn't know like if that's been a part of your history or whatever. That could be very, very
Yeah,
traumatizing. Again,
it made me feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, whoever fucking did that, back the fuck off.
yeah,
Right.
fair.
Weird, right?
If you're listening, we do
It's-
ask you. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
No one else get any ideas. It's actually offensive, right?
I mean, he made a poster. That's why I
Yeah.
was like, "Is this real?"
Too far.
Had it stopped at the poster,
Yeah.
maybe it would have been like, all right, he tried, swung and he missed.
Yeah.
But when it gets into like,
It's one thing
my
to
cunt,
contact
my cunt,
you.
my pussy, rape,
yeah,
hair.
it's one thing to contact you and test the waters and see what your threshold is for joking about something,
Right.
which is what we did
Yeah.
in person with you.
Right.
It's another thing to just fucking have all this stuff already done to throw your way. That's like you're the butt of the entire fucking thing.
Yeah. And who are you
Who
again?
fucking
Yeah.
does that?
Yeah.
How much time do you have on your hands?
I mean, if you look at that text, he had a lot of time on his hands. I think he started this last year when you first came on
Yeah.
He wrote
to
a-
type that much.
He wrote a script.
By the way-
that's insane.
Heidi, if you search your name on YouTube,
Yeah.
just Heidi Van Tassel, one of the videos that pops up is Hippo gets explosive diarrhea.
Oh my God. There's one I haven't seen. There's a lot of fucking
I want to see this Hippo one actually.
ridiculous.
If you don't mind.
Oh my God.
I think I've actually seen this.
Have you really?
See your teeth.
Fatty, how
You
nice.
do not want to get that close.
You are huge.
Wow,
All you do is never bite, don't you?
you're waterlogged.
Oh, he's cute.
Oh, he's slowing down.
That is actually.
He's feeling it in his guts.
Yeah, they're well fed. So the other one's just gonna follow.
Oh no.
I wonder if it's a
Is
pair.
he gonna do it in the other one's face?
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
That's what that guy said. He said he'd rather meet up with anything than a hippo. Because they can run fast.
It's hard to believe that.
I don't want to find out.
Listen to the fucking
Oh, ew.
biological
I got that on
expert.
Oh God.
Dude, you're traumatizing her.
Heidi, that could have been you. This hippo is shitting like pouring liquid shit out of its ass. And its tail is like
They
flapping
all
it
do
around.
that, though. I've seen that before.
It's like when old men fan their asses
Yeah.
when they fart, but they're doing it when they shit. Did Jared do that when he attacked you? Did he like flop it on your head?
with his tail.
No, I couldn't. No, Oh, Jer.
Good
Anyhow.
lord.
The jacuzzi one is still the best of that.
Oh my
ilk.
god, let's look at that one.
Have you seen that one?
A jacuzzi shit?
Is it
Yeah.
2 C's for jacuzzi or 1 C, 2 Z's? Whatever.
I think it's 1C, 2Z's.
Yep. Jacuzzi diarrhea.
Isn't there a song? My pussy. Oh no, my cunt. Wait, my back, my neck, my back.
Heidi, relax.
My pussy
Jesus
and
Christ.
my crack. You know that song.
Where the-
It's a rap
Where's the
song.
right one? My neck, my back, like my pussy and my crack.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Diarrhea in the pool? No.
No.
Where the fuck is it?
Is that real?
Diarrhea in the pool? Probably.
Yeah.
It's not the one. It's the girl. The
Yeah,
girl
I
with
know
her
exactly
back
where-
against
yeah,
it.
looks- yeah. And she's complaining like that she does.
Is this it?
Was that her stomach hurts?
Yeah.
This might
Is
be
this
it.
real?
That's it. Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's real.
I saw it.
Hi guys, it's over here. Run.
Oh, shut up,
Ah,
you
fuck
dumb
that.
little fucking idiot.
Aw.
Fucking kick your ass, you little shit.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that.
No.
The other people's reactions.
Yeah. She's like chumming the water with her shit.
It's like they're doing some filming thing, and she's like, I don't really feel good. My
Yeah.
stomach hurt, and they're like, okay, just hang on a second. Like
She's like, she holds your
she's holding
stomach.
it, and then she gets up, and the best is the reaction of the other people in the water, like how quick they.
They like shot up like a rocket, like leaving Earth.
God, I've never seen that.
When I was
That's
maybe
like. That's like one of the first things that I was like, wow, this kind of shit's on the internet.
oh yeah,
Like that's how old it is.
like
you
one
know?
of the first gross,
One of the first
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
yeah.
one of the first like gross
I was
viral
like, wow, the
videos.
internet is amazing. You could see fucked up shit on here.
Mom, check it out. When I was like 6, I was taking a bath with my sister who was 3, and she shit in the bathtub. And the log was like floating towards me like in Caddyshack with a candy bar. Baby Ruth. And I jumped out. I ran in the living room screaming naked. I'm like, Mom, she pooped in the tub. And she had no idea. It was so fucking gross and traumatizing.
Okay, so when Luca was a baby, not a baby, he was maybe 2. We're in the shower, and he's now fucking 6 feet tall, but then he's like, up to my knees.
Is he 6 feet tall? He's taller than me now? God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, you haven't seen him in a while. When you see him, you're gonna be like, holy shit, dude.
Wow.
Hey, Dan. Yeah, that's how he is now. But he was a little 2 years old maybe. So he looks up to me. We're in the shower, and he looks up at me and he says, "Can I go to the bathroom in the shower?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're a dude. You can pee in the shower. Like, just aim for the drain. Yes, that's fine." But I don't say that. I just say yes. And he looks at me. He goes,
Eye contact?
and bam! Like, and I just start laughing because it's not his fault. He
asked
asked,
Louis
"Can I
CK?"
go to the bathroom?" And I said yes.
Yeah.
I should have said you can pee. You can't, And he just shit. And then I'm laughing, so he
Wait a minute.
starts
He
laughing.
shit in there?
Like a full-on shit. Like a log of
Oh, the whole
yeah.
time I thought you were talking about you were just pissing in there.
No, so I said,
Do you make that face when you pee?
yeah, who makes
I do. It's
that
very
face?
painful for me.
What are you passing 10
My
kidney stones?
piss comes out very solid. lumpy.
Pissicles. So no, I'm like, yeah, you can go to the bathroom, and he just bam, and I'm like, shit.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, and it was like, it was a shit. So it wasn't like I have.
You can't mush it down the drain. You gotta pick
I'm
it up.
trying to like get it to go, and it's just not. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a manual operation.
And the only thing you can do is rub his nose in it so he knows not to do it again.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is not where you shit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever shit anywhere? Oh, we told shit stories a couple weeks ago when I shit between the 2 cars.
Oh, that's me as fuck. Sorry.
Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
My dog's on medication, so it's a fucking reminder to.
Is
give
Jake
me
doing all right?
Yeah, he just. You want to hear something fucked up?
Yes, please.
He's got a problem with his back. The other day, he's
my
like,
God.
he's fucking tiny. And the other day, he's like, and I'm like, something's up with him. Like, he looks like he's hurting, and he's in the middle of the room. So I take him.
He's like, I was trying to build a gaming chair, Dad.
So I take him to the vet. They X-ray him. He's like, well, he's got a little thing, like a disc thing, like the same way that humans get lower back issues. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me that my dog has the same thing I have.
That's pretty amazing.
But so he's taking like a little medication that's just
Oh
to
my
remind
God.
me to give it to him.
There's like a thing that says as you get older, you start to look like your dogs, right?
Yeah,
Your dogs
I already
start
do. I got the white hair. My back's fucked up. My penis is long and red.
And salty, super salty.
It's super salty.
Super salty.
salty.
Todd, I asked the Patreon folks if they had any questions for you since you're coming in. Do you want to answer some questions?
Sure.
And then we'll wrap up soon. Question for Mr. Todd Newman. This is from Demetrios Lacumentis. I love that name. So
No.
what's been annoying?
That's my answer.
What's been annoying you lately?
Dan. Darren. Not Heidi.
Oh,
I mean, lately. That's
In the last
the last 30 seconds.
59 minutes.
What's been annoying me lately? Oh, God, I should have been prepared. There's so much.
Nothing happened on the way over. Usually on the way over here, something happens.
Yeah, nothing happened on the way over here. Let's go to the next question, and I know there's shit that's been annoying me lately.
Okay. Since we
So-
talked about directing a little bit, this comes in from your cousin Sam.
Aw.
Sam says, I finally watched Morning Sun. My congrats, very well done in artistic Dave style, maybe Todd style. The prison visit was intense. What did you hope to do going in, and what surprising things came out of it? Personally, I felt that the narcissistic killer was at least made to squirm a little more, but not many would go through with that.
Well, when we went up there, I had been trying to get us to go up there for a while. Since the inception of like the principles of photography, when we started shooting interviews and stuff, I was going to try and facilitate that. But it was dead end after dead end after dead end. It's a lot harder than you think because you have to get the person to sign off. You have to get, and
by the way,
shooting was out.
he
of the
has to
question.
agree.
Yeah,
He has
he
to
has
agree
to
to it.
agree to it. So shooting was out of the question also because just in
Laws of
California,
California.
yeah, laws of California, it's too litigious in this society, the culture that we live in here. So they just don't allow you to visit, or you can film regular inmates. You can't film inmates that are on death row.
Oh, I didn't know it was just.
I think
just death
yeah,
row.
and I think it's different with different. Each prison is different. It's not laws. It's like mandate policies.
Okay.
You know. So I put in the request a few times and we got denied or whatever. And then, without getting too much into the specifics, I was called by someone who knew that we were trying and was like, "Hey, you know what? This weekend would be a good time for you to do that without just going up cold."
Kind of like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Now's
We
the-
got a wink, wink, nudge, nudge from someone who I won't reveal who, but that said, if this is ever going to happen, now's the best time. So it was literally like, hey, let's rent a car and go tomorrow.
Was
in the
Dave, as soon as you called and said, like, it's this weekend or no weekend, what was his reaction?
Dave's?
Yeah.
He was like, okay, let's do it. You know, like he was like, okay. Like,
He was already resigned to the fact that, like, if it pops up,
right.
we'll do
it.
it. God, like, people throw around the word brave.
Yeah, dude.
That really is.
For as much as we know him personally and whatever, like that guy, I've never seen somebody walk through shit like that before. Like he just does it. No matter how much of like a not brave person he might act like as a caricature of himself, that it's fucking insane. So
he
like,
walked
yeah.
into the center of a hurricane in some ways,
yeah.
you know?
So what we were hoping to achieve was just giving Dave the opportunity to look that fucking fear in the eye, because like Dave says in the documentary, he can't go back and visit the past. He can't visit the scene. He can't visit the fear. This guy is the human embodiment of what he's afraid of, you know? And he just wanted to go
Goosebumps.
in. Yeah, he didn't want there was no way he was gonna go in and you fucking did it. That wasn't gonna do any good. And based on the question, this guy is such a fucking egomaniacal narcissist. He didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave's main purpose was for him to look this guy in the eye and just know, you're here, you're gonna die here, and I'm walking out of here. That was the crux of it. A lot of other things have happened since, just catharsism and whatever. But like, there was no, we're gonna trick him into saying something, or we're gonna there's none of that.
No plan.
No plan. Just we went up there fucking blind, and it was scary to do that because on the drive home, it was fucking heavy for a long time before everybody kind of came back down to earth and was able to really access any conversation about it.
Sure.
So in my mind, what's going on with me is, holy shit, did I just fucking fuck this guy up?
Which is
more by pushing this issue.
Yeah,
Do
and
you know what I
you
mean?
had said that throughout the entire process, which was like what 6 or 7 years you worked on that film.
Mm-hmm.
You were always like, am I hurting my friend?
Yeah.
And that was like the ultimate moment of like, okay, now he's face to face with the guy.
Yeah, I am.
What have
That's
I done?
The answer is, yeah, I am. I'm hurting him.
But it'll help me maybe. So
no, I mean, and I've talked about this in a couple of interviews I've done in some panels when we screen the film, but like the riding the line of directing it to try and make the best film I can and being best friends with the subject, it's a really hard line to toggle because I would get this is on a personal level. I would get a lot of information because I hired a private investigator to find people for the interview, like all kinds of shit. And I would get information that he didn't get as a kid because he was a witness in the trial. So like there were certain things he never heard in a court.
And I would imagine being the son of a murdered woman
and other people protected him from
sensitivities.
So I would get bits of information, some that made the film, some that didn't, just for structure reasons. Like it wasn't necessary to go down.
Are there
that
still
road.
things that you know that he doesn't?
No.
Okay.
No. But I would have to disclose those things.
Oof.
And here's where you start to have self-doubt, is because you get a piece of information as the director and you're like, oh yeah, this is awesome that I have this piece of information. But it's my best friend and this is real information that's not cool. So then you kind of feel like ghoulish being happy about it a minute ago. And so I had to wrestle with that emotion a lot.
An emotional tug of war.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's like, fuck, and the saving grace was, and Dave will attest to this too, we owned everything outright. It was our money that we produced it with. The editing was done in my home, in my office, in my home. So if for any reason, the last minute, we were like, fuck this, no one's ever fucking seen this, we're not releasing it. We didn't have that pressure.
You owe nobody anything.
No, yeah. So it was like we just kept going, like, if this gets too hard, we could just shelve it. If we don't like it, we could just shelve it. That's why, more so than the filming of the whole thing and the interviews and Dave facing the killer, all that kind of stuff, the worst, most anxiety-ridden moment was the night it was going to go public for both of us. Yeah. Because we both had meltdowns. I had it on my own personal level. He had it on his own personal level. I had it because he was having it on his own personal, you know what I mean? It was fucking rough.
The night of the premiere at the theater in LA, obviously I was with you guys. I've never seen either of you in that state of mind before. Yeah. Of like, it's excitement, it's fear, which probably happens with every film, but this one is so incredibly personal to both of you.
Yeah.
And the truth is, nobody could have gotten Dave to go talk to the killer except for you. I don't think anyone in the world could have gotten him to do it besides you.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly am not a pushy person. I think you know that. So I was like, to his credit,
you would have happily scrapped it. I bet if he was
right.
Not happily, but
but I would have.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been.
Come on, dude, a jealous work
in my head at all. Yeah. So yeah, it was. that night was fucking hard. One of the most hardcore nights of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of that.
So once it's done and you get home, is there a moment of like, holy shit, we got it? Like, wow, this is going to be power. Did you know how powerful that was going to be?
No.
Until you started editing? Okay.
Oh, did I know how powerful what?
That day of him visiting that piece of shit. Like, did you?
Oh yeah, no, during it.
And
it was more powerful.
If you haven't seen the film, obviously, like, Dave confronts the killer.
Right.
And you guys discuss it on the limo ride back. Mm-hmm. And did you realize in those moments when he was talking and processing that it was going to be so powerful?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine it not being, because it was what was going on that whole day was so powerful.
Right.
So, there was so much uncertainty before and after on the ride back of how's this going to go? How's this going to work? It didn't work the way we had imagined it in our heads was going to work. Like, we were told very different information from how this was going to be arranged to when we got there. Like, oh no, there's no glass, there's no this. Like, you're with the guy, you know what I mean? Like, so we were told very different information a couple of years earlier trying to make this happen.
God damn.
So the stress that I'm going through while he's in there for him is not about, Dave always jokes with me whenever we've seen that scene. He's like, look when he's staring down the fucking thing when I'm walking off, he's thinking, directed by Todd Newman and lights. How should my credit font look? Like, we were joking like that. But I was terrified. Like,
yeah,
what if something fucking happens?
Yeah. Like, what if there's an altercation?
Yeah, like, this guy's got nothing to lose. What if, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Or what if Dave has a moment? What if Dave attacks him and kills the dude?
Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to happen.
It's weak. Not very strong,
but you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that goes through your fucking mind. You know about shit going through your mind.
Through your ears. Yeah.
The shit that goes through your mind about what's happening with him, how he's reacting, and then how I'm reacting to it, and how I'm going to react when he comes out. Like, it's about him. Mm-hmm. So then you feel bad about thinking about your own feelings for a minute, too. And then in the car ride back, like, that was just, I didn't know how powerful it would be on film, and I didn't care because it wasn't going to be more powerful than what just happened in real time with us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So my goal was to do it justice in the editing process, especially since you don't see the face-to-face. You just know it's happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was...
It's very so, but people can find Morning Sun pretty much everywhere at this point.
Yeah, it's Amazon's probably the best place to watch it on Amazon Prime, but it's still on Google Play, YouTube. I think is like paying.
Search Morning Sun,
yeah.
MOURNINGSON. Kim says, "Congratulations on the NHC video. I'm really curious what kind of director Todd is. I know he hates humanity, but I feel like he's probably patient and detail-oriented as a director."
Yeah, I mean, I hate humanity to an extent, but I don't at the same time. And I'm being serious about that. I love humanity. I just don't think humans act humane. Does that make sense?
Completely.
Like, I love humanity, like what it could be. I just don't think that. I think that maybe there's 2%, 3% of humans that live up to the humanity that I expect.
You love it. You love it so much that it hurts you.
Yeah, it hurts me, Dave.
The people are dropping the ball.
It hurts me. You're right.
There you go.
I'm wounded.
Yeah.
I try to express that in my direction. And
when it comes to humanity, he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm disappointed.
Yep.
But so the question is again, what is she asking?
What kind of director? I'm really curious what kind of director Todd is. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, yeah, I am. With something like this, with the film, I was much more detail oriented. With this, I was much more
the NHC video.
The NHC video, I was much more. Let these guys run through it a few times, and I'm going to shoot them in a bunch of different ways because I know I'll get it. Right. Like, I didn't worry about, you know, whose
For
hair
Morning
was,
Sun, you can be like, Dave, go back into the prison, do it again, come out again. Right.
Well, I was more detail oriented in the sense that I know what I needed to make the film keep moving. Whereas this, I just wanted to capture these guys making music.
Mm-hmm.
So it was less detail oriented, this thing, where I knew I would have a bunch to cut with. Whereas with the Morning Sun thing, especially because, like, lack of equipment, like, we did that on shoestring budget, the film. So, I mean, not that this is a big professional thing. This is my 2 small cameras and me operating both of them. But on the film, it's like, I learned from experience a few times of fucking forgetting to ask certain question or or I didn't have the light right. I have to, you know, so I'm detail oriented in that way.
Right.
It really depends on what you're trying to do.
Right. Question for Todd and Heidi for the next show, which is now. Given all they have crammed into their lives so far, do they find themselves actively seeking out and trying to experience new things, or are they happy to sit back now and pick and choose what they do career-wise? That's from Neil. Heidi, ladies first.
What?
Let me try it again. Given all you have been through, Heidi, and crammed into your life so far.
I was kidding. I was trying to, wow, I'm happy that they think that I've done so much in my life. I have, but
you
it's
danced
like,
with Harrison Ford. You were in a touring rock band for years at the height of the industrial era, in the best time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You've lived all over the place. You've had great experiences. You've worked for people and traveled and done cool shit.
Yeah, I have. What's the question?
You just don't get to go to Miami.
Yeah, you can't do that. So, like, are you actively seeking out new things, or do you sit back and pick and choose what you want to do career-wise?
I wish I could just, sit back and I want to do this. Like, I want to be a producer now, and I want to do other things. But I have to. It's exhausting at times.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. I just want to do something fun and artistic, and it's like, I just wish it would.
Well, hopefully someday you have a place that you can do that pretty easily, like a podcast or something. Someday, hopefully you can find that for yourself. We're hoping someday you have something of your own where you can be loose.
No, I really want to produce,
free.
and I signed on to do a show that a friend of mine
The Bucket?
is writing. Yes, The Bucket. I'm actually going to ask if I can star in it.
That's pretty
great.
great.
That's cool. Yeah. Anyhow. But yeah, I'm producing. I'm going to hopefully in the next year.
That's awesome.
Produce something.
That's great.
With Dre.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about you, Todd?
Yeah, I mean, I'm constantly want to do new stuff.
You've been working on some stuff.
I've been working on lots of stuff.
Are things moving forward? I mean, you told me about a couple really cool projects, which we won't talk about yet. But
some of it's moving forward, and I hate to fucking sound esoteric or whatever, but you really have to get to the point where just trying to do something is the reward and not the fucking result. So I'm working on a lot of shit that's fucking rewarding. Is it getting sold or successful or whatever? No, those are in the works. But fucking painting and filming more stuff and I've been doing a lot of writing lately, and so yeah, I'm doing lots of stuff. But yeah, I always like to do fucking new check out new stuff. Like the painting stuff I never painted before.
You're so
good. I want to do
He's so
more
fucking
stuff.
good.
Oh
It's
my
crazy.
God, it's insane.
Yeah.
That's just why I don't paint anymore. Why I haven't painted in a while.
Why? Because you're like...
No, because anytime anybody tells me, "Oh, you're good at that," I'm like, I'm done.
Never mind.
Fucking done at that. Done with that.
What is that about? Why?
I don't know. But I've been like that my entire life. Hey, you're pretty good at that. Yeah, fuck you.
You think you know me?
Yeah.
I'm done.
You think you know me? Yeah, it is. It's like I just fucking...
So compliments
Cut it
ruin
off.
the things that you love. What a weird dude.
Wow.
What a troubled man.
So I'm trying to work on taking compliments better.
Good. Well, just so you know, you're doing a terrible job here today,
Okay.
and I hope you never do it again.
Great.
Have you been painting again lately?
I've started doing stuff again, yeah, but nothing that's ready yet.
I mean,
Here's the thing.
it's probably not as good because you don't seem as angry as you were or sad as you were or whatever.
Well, that's a big fucking thing.
You seem like you're in a better place than
I
you have
am
been.
I am in a better place than I have been, and I was in a very bad place when I was doing all the painting, and it was helping me. The painting was helping me, but I have a lot of stuff that I want to do that's cool and fucked up still, but it's in a different way. So I'm trying to work with different styles. Like that's what I like is I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. So that's what I'm doing right now.
No, I have gushed over your art. Heidi just did.
So good. I want to buy one.
It's unbelievable.
And we could talk after the show.
All right.
You might not even need money. If
Oh
you know what I mean.
shit! Just bring those pretty lips, girl.
Just bring this.
Fist Todd's ass. Just scoop his ass out. Lee Walker says.
I love Lee Walker.
Yeah, he's great.
He's from Ireland.
Yeah, he's very, very impressed. He feels like you guys are like kindred spirits. Like he says when Heidi does her impression, it's like he's just in the old country, just hanging out with his family.
Coffee, drinking
I
coffee.
can't believe we still have him as a listener, honestly, with what you've done to his country. But he says, Dan, Heidi, and Darren, thank you so much for what you all do. What you give some of us is something many people, unfortunately, don't have every day. A laugh. You guys, actually, you read this in the accent, please.
I can't.
Do
I
it.
Don't know. I don't.
Do it
Oh.
from the beginning.
Dan, I can't even do it.
Dan, Heidi, and Darren.
That's our down south Irish.
Oh, yeah. It's me, Lee from Ireland.
I really can't do it. Thank you so much for what you all do. What you give some of us is something many people unfortunately don't have every day.
Every day, mate. Throw some Guinness on the Barbie. What the fuck are you doing? Keep going.
I can't. It's so bad. I don't even know how to do. You guys have brought me through final college exams, a breakup, and the rediscovery of myself.
Here's what you have to do. You have to go watch Daniel Day-Lewis in the movie In the Name of the Father.
Oh,
Yeah,
That will
okay.
teach you how to do
Okay, 'cause
an
I
Irish
can't.
accent.
Because you
I
sound like
mean-
Robin Leach. Lifestyles of the rich and famous with Heidi Anti-Vax Tassel.
I can't
Okay,
do
I'll
it.
read it.
Yeah, you read it.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
stupid.
You guys have brought me through final college exams, a breakup, and the rediscovery of myself.
Brought me fucking final college exam.
Oh, that's good.
You all are as important as family. Appreciate you all. Long may you all continue doing this show, and I wish you all the best going forward. Your Irish friend, Lee. Thank you, Lee.
Much love.
Wish
to
you all
Lee.
the fucking best.
Oh, that's so good. Top of the morning to you.
What are you doing? You just can't help it.
And why are you going top of the morning to you?
Dude.
Why is the more that? What's bringing you to
And she doesn't know
accentuate
it's
that?
Marnin. It's like that's
Morning.
No,
Morning.
no,
Top of the
listen.
morning to you. How's that?
Mar.
Top of the morning to
Top
you.
of the morning.
Top of the morning.
Top of
to
the
you.
morning to you.
Top of the morning to you. That's good, right?
You're getting there.
Oh, me lucky stars.
Yes. I say, I top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning
No,
to you.
no.
Top. What am I saying? Top.
Just
What's
relax.
Blue stars, green clovers,
Yellow moons.
yellow moons.
Bucket of poop.
They're magically delicious.
Top? Oh, that's so good.
You say that.
They're magically delicious.
They're magically delicious.
You give it a lisp.
They're magically
Bird,
delicious.
do I love being from Ireland? Man. Unbelievable, Heidi. You're the worst.
Just say it's English and you'll kill it. If it's an English accent, just say England from now on.
I have one. Just say.
Think
just
Ireland,
say,
but say England.
just say one time. Boy, do I love my Irish coffee.
Boy, do I love my Irish coffee.
Coffee?
So Jewish.
Boy, do I love my Irish fucking coffee.
Heidi, you've made another enemy. Okay.
Oh my God.
This is from Fool a Lot. Thanks, dude. Hi. Could you please tell that bitch Heidi not to bring snacks on the show anymore? LOL. I couldn't make it 5 minutes in before I turned it off. Chewing sounds drive a lot of people absolutely crazy. I'm kidding about the bitch part. LOL. She's great. But seriously, you're my favorite podcast, and it really sucks when I can't listen to it. So No more snacks.
I
on the
agree
show.
with
Chewing
him
sounds.
in this
I
sense.
hate
Dude, last
chewing
week we had
sounds.
M&M's, Skittles, and Fritos the whole
Whenever
show.
I'm on the phone with anybody, even since I was a kid, like if I hear someone chewing or eating, I just hang up. Why'd you hang up? Because you're fucking eating in
You're
my
a disgusting
ear. It's
pig.
Actually,
I like
Gross.
I videotaped my boyfriend chewing chips to send to my sister.
With another woman? Or
Because we both
No,
have
while
that
he was on
thing.
vacation with another woman.
It's called misanthropia or something. It's actually like a thing.
Misanthropic?
No, not It's an actual thing that I have that I can't, like, if I go see a movie.
A misanthrope is someone who
Not
just hates
misanthrope.
people.
It's
I'm a
you.
misanthrope,
Yeah, you are.
it's called something like that. But I hate it. I hate hearing
Mastication.
anybody chew.
Oh,
That's what
I watch
chewing
videos
is
online.
Mastication.
Mastication.
I watch
That's
videos
called.
online with headphones on of people eating. I love it.
Oh,
I
like
love it.
ASMR.
Love it.
Blech.
Since I was a little kid, I love that shit.
Ugh. Chewing. It's just so rude.
I didn't know you could hear the Skittles. And
Yeah, I mean,
M&Ms.
Skittles. Yeah, like.
Because they're like, it's like putting marbles
Yeah.
in your mouth. It's all clanging around in your teeth.
And plus, it's
Could
all.
you hear me though?
I mean,
There's no way. I even listened to it because I was like, I hate that.
well, it could have been
So
me
what's
he
it
hated. He may have just
you?
been listening. I was eating the Fritos. Do you want to tell that person to chill the fuck out? Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. You want to take the call?
My boyfriend.
Accidentally FaceTime with his dick in someone else's butt.
Some Floridian dick.
Oh, the worst kind.
Oh, he's awesome.
Wait, his dick doesn't become Florida dick, or is he fucking a dude?
In Florida
Yeah.
while he's on.
That
his
becomes
trip.
his Floridian dick?
Floridian dick.
I like it.
Oh my god.
All right.
He's a good guy.
I bet he is. I do feel
I've
bad.
met him before.
That's met him.
Oh, you have?
He is a
Good
good
guy.
dude.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
a very good
Very
dude.
nice.
Nice. Where'd you
I like him.
You guys met out in public somewhere?
Yeah,
Mhm.
couple times.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny is I met you years ago at a coffee shop, and I was with
A
my
what shop?
boyfriend. And
Coffee.
and you were with Dave, and my boyfriend knows Dave a little bit from they were on Sons of Anarchy,
Oh.
and he went up to him, and I was there, and I met you
Oh.
because I remember I shook your hand.
That's why have you? This is the first time I'm hearing
just
that out of
remembered
all
that.
of the.
I just remembered that.
You didn't remember that you met Todd the day you came on the show?
No.
A year and a half ago?
No, not funny.
I mean, it's concerning, kind of.
Well, I'm old.
It's concerning me because I'm that forgettable.
Oh, man. Be more memorable.
I'm not a memorable
No, it's
person
brutal.
at all.
Yeah, you.
Well, that's what happens when people meet Dave. Everyone else around him becomes invisible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All right. We got more questions. We'll do them next week. Darren, any news from you?
Nah, same shit.
Okay. How you feeling lately?
Okay,
Good.
How's the lady business?
good.
Good.
Getting laid, bro? You have a girlfriend?
I do, but I.
Let's talk about it, Darren.
Nah, I'm not having sex.
What?
No.
Actually,
Could you do both?
yeah.
Just do them all.
You have reached the voicemail box of
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank
That's
and
what goes on in Darren's head while he's
At
not
all
having
times. At all times.
All right.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry that to the first question that I can't remember what I've been fucking so pissed off at lately, but there's plenty, so I will have to come back and answer that question.
What's the worst thing about your kids at the moment? Are they driving you nuts? Because they're getting older. They're getting, like, your daughter's getting into the teenage times. Is she getting more difficult?
Yeah, she's getting a little more
Opinionated?
well, how was today? I said it was fine. Like, okay, cunt.
Perfect.
No, so there's a lot more of that, or, come on, we have to get going, to get you to school, whatever. She's like, I'm coming, I'm doing it.
I couldn't take it as a
Whereas
parent.
the complete opposite with my son, he's so mellow and lazy that I'm like, come on, we gotta go. He's like, okay. How was school? Good. What did you do today? Class.
Can you imagine him stoned?
Yeah, no, he needs coke. We make that joke in the house. Like, dude, get this kid some blow fast.
He's gonna fall asleep in mid conversation.
He won't even be able to get a joint to his lips before he passes out.
Dude, he'll fall into a secondhand coma if he's just around weed.
He's a methamphetamine kid all the way.
Oh man,
He needs
if he wants some
the help,
Adderalls,
yeah.
I'll sell them to him real cheap, real
just,
cheap.
you know. So the reason why my back is out is because he broke his chair. All right, in his office by his computer.
How do you break a chair?
I'll tell you real quick the story. So I go in there just haphazardly, like knock on his door because I hear him gaming. I hear him talking to his friends. He's got the headphones on. I'm like, hey, bro, have you done your homework? And he's sitting on his knees on the chair, like to the side, kind of. And before he even answers, I go, stop sitting like that. You're going to fucking fall. You're going to hurt yourself. You know, and whatever. Okay. And I leave. 2 hours later, I'm downstairs. I thought I was in the World Trade Center and it was tumbling down because I hear, I'm like, what the fuck? I jump off out of the couch and I go in there. The chair, which was a big, expensive
Laying
chair,
on the side, still playing the game like nothing ever happened.
is split in half. Like the back part split off because he fell fucking out of the chair. So I go up there. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I told you like 2 fucking hours ago not to sit like that. You never said that.
Oh, dude.
I was like, you motherfucker. I came in here and
I will end your life.
I said that to you and you looked at me and said, okay, which means get off that fucking thing right now because it means you're not even fucking listening to someone when they're fucking talking to you. So we got into that.
Which has always been a problem of yours.
Yeah.
Listen and pay attention.
Yeah, listen and pay attention. That's okay. So here he's getting his question answered. The not listening, people who just
knew we'd get
don't
there.
listen. And they're all around me. It's my kids. It's I go into the fucking store. Can I get this? Huh? This what I just asked for. Can I get that? Can you hand that to me and ring it up on the thing? This one. No, like shit like that. I'm trying because I am in a better place than I've been, and I'm trying to okay, like some people just whatever, but sometimes I want to fucking, for their own good, I want to fucking punch them in the face. Hey, what happened to you? Your eye is all fucking black, and your nose is swollen, your lip is busted. What happened? Well, some guy reminded me to pay attention to the world around me.
Today.
Like, I want to be that,
Today
like that.
at the Coffee Bean, I said, large vanilla ice blended with cold brew, no whipped cream.
What size?
What size? And then at the end,
What
do you
flavor?
want whipped cream? I'm
You want whipped cream? Yeah, that's...
and I'm like, and these people I know, I said, I just told you.
Yeah.
Like I said at the beginning.
What I just ordered.
Yeah.
I want whatever. And the other thing that pisses me off
When
is,
I get to the register, turn your ears on. I'm gonna tell you some stuff. Pay attention.
yeah, I've done this too at restaurants.
Oh, same thing.
You might
Okay.
want to write this down because my kids, when we go eat, they have I don't want tomato. I want this. I don't want that. Like, I'll say you might want to write this down. No, I got it. And then something comes out wrong, and I'll say, this is why I told you to write it down. But then I'm the one.
You're
the
the asshole.
customer who's
Right.
the asshole. Like, just
Tell me how to do my job.
fucking just write it down. That's part of your job is to get the order in properly. You know what I mean? So
Last week I was at Gladstone's.
God damn it!
Jesus, you scared the shit out of me. Gladstone's in Malibu.
Thanks for asking that question, first guy.
And I ordered some food, and the guy didn't have the clipboard, and I said, burger with a side of French fries or potatoes, whatever it was. He comes out, he goes, "What did you want on the side again?"
Oof. Yeah,
Dude, it's
Yeah.
so simple.
yeah, yeah.
That's
It's just
terrible.
yeah. So when my kids do that to me, especially my son, it drives me even more crazy because it's like, dude, I've spent the last fucking 15 years, almost 16 years, trying to teach you to not be like that, to pay the fuck attention. And I realize too, it's the world they live in. Also,
Yeah.
like that kind of attention span isn't conducive to what they do and need to do.
When we
Like,
were young and adults criticized us for being like stupid and worthless and like the worst generation, whatever, And we're like, how could you say that about us? And now I understand. It really is. Every generation thinks the one below them is garbage.
Yeah.
Not to say your kids are garbage.
No, but
they are
true.
kind of,
Yeah.
in some ways, are complete garbage.
Well, the skills that we needed to survive are just no longer necessary for them.
That's true.
I mean, I look at
A checkbook?
yeah. It's just even dialing a fucking telephone. They wouldn't know.
Dude,
the
you don't
holes in it. Like
you don't have to have a
or the
license.
push buttons,
You don't have to know how to cook.
No, all
Postmates
his
everything.
kids Uber and fucking like.
So let me ask you this: you came in, he was sitting like an idiot. You told him not to sit that way. He broke it. Does he have a new chair? Oh, that's how you hurt yourself.
Oh, that's how I hurt myself is putting the new chair together. But he had a nice, expensive gaming chair that he wanted. Now he's got a little piece of shit $29 chair.
A piddly little.
Yeah, a piddly little thing that fucked my back up, even that little piddly thing. But so now, I'm like, he's like, well, can I get, if you want to pay for it, get another chair. He does have money, like, birthdays and this and that. He does. One thing I do think about my son that's cool, he doesn't spend money on shit. Like, my daughter, you give her $100, it's gone.
He's not buying Cobra Kai jerseys.
Yeah, it's gone in 5 minutes. She's like me.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I'll say, do you want this thing? Do you want this fucking cool thing that we're in the store seeing? I see that you like it. Don't waste your money. I'm like,
Wow.
He doesn't get that from me.
That is rare.
My daughter's like, can I have one of those in every color? But you don't need that, hun. I know, but I want to have it.
I'll just
Like,
throw it away when I get home.
that's exactly it. I'll just throw it away when I get home.
If I don't want it, I'll
one of
just
my
throw it
friends.
away.
Yeah.
So brutal.
I had a girl. The thing that irritates me the most is people on their phones and they're not paying attention when they're walking.
What's that? Oh, sure.
And I was at Whole Foods this morning. This young girl was on her phone, like walking into an empty thing, a parking spot, as I was turning in and going for, and she didn't even look. And finally she looked up and she goes, like, okay, move. And I was like, no, you move. You fucking move. I got so mad. In Whole Foods, I was like, all these fucking crunchy granola.
I don't even fucking go to Whole Foods anymore because of the parking lot.
It's the worst on
And
on Santa Monica.
And also you walk, the people who, I've talked about this before years ago on Dark Matter, the people who fucking walk down the middle of the parking lot. Like, dude, this is what happens in a parking lot.
This is a small street.
All day long, cars come in and out and park.
God damn it.
So then they give you this, like they're walking, you get close, and they're like, oh, geez. Like,
there's a car?
How are you surprised that a fucking car might be coming?
This is where we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the taking the entitled pedestrian.
Yeah.
Walking with the entitlement attitude, slowly, purposely, when they fucking see you, like in a crosswalk or wherever.
When it turns red and they should be
That's
fucking
where I
stepping
wanna,
on it.
mow people down and be like, I just did you a favor because now you won't do that anymore.
Think about it for a second. How good it would feel to run over a pedestrian. Yeah. It would feel so satisfying.
So good.
Like I would just start coming over and over in my pants.
I want to run them over, like have them standing like in a bowling pin setup.
Oh
like
my
1,
God,
2,
dude.
3, 4, and just boom, strike
It
down
would
the
feel
middle.
so good.
Maybe I'll even come in on a curved
Oh.
angle, like to really get the strike.
Dude, I'm like salivating. That sounds so
That
fun.
might be my next video.
We gotta
Human
kill
bowling.
people. God, Darren, if you could kill someone some way, how would you do it? What's your favorite way to murder?
I've never really thought about it.
Have you ever wanted to kill somebody?
Nah.
No? Oh my God.
I have. I mean, honestly,
monthly.
let's be honest.
Yeah.
No, do I want to kill some person in the store? I get that mad that I say that, but like, have you ever really had a problem with someone that you've wanted them gone, and if you could get away with it, you would do it? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
No, I was just my arm.
You're just doing
I
her
just-
impression.
It's like, hey, I'm Heidi. Ooh.
Top of the morning to you, getting coffee.
No. There's been a few people where if I could snap my fingers and they'd be dead, I would do it in a millisecond.
And there's also a few
And there's people I would like to take my time with.
Yeah. And there's also people that I feel like I would be helping the world if I did that.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Someone broke into my garage last week.
Some people are beyond reproach.
Someone broke into my garage, and then someone was broke into our side yard, and like we have on our side yard, we have like a door, and there's these 2 little motion sensor lights that we put on the ground, just so like when we're walking at night, the lights go on, we can see. Someone stole those dumb little lights.
What?
And it's so stupid. Like, what are you gonna do with those? But someone broke into our garage, and like, I don't think they took anything, but they made a fucking mess. Right. And I'm at the point, and we've had like so many break-ins at our place in our apartment building, and between my wife and I, we've had 5 bicycles. All 5 have been stolen, so we're done getting bikes. At this point, if I catch someone on the property, I really am concerned that I will take their life away.
So even if it's just a little piddly thing, it's so fucking violating.
I have a picture of a guy.
From
We have a security picture of one of the guys that broke into our neighbor's apartment building, and if I see him, I think I'm gonna kill him. Yeah. Well, here's my confession before it happens, everybody. LAPD, you're welcome. Case closed. Close the book on this one. All right. What about you? Ever want to kill? Before we go, you ever want to murder anybody?
Yes.
Who? How do you want to kill someone?
Dan. Is it
Come
Dan?
On, no. She just wants to watch me jerk off.
Recently, it was
who
the
would
guy
you rather kill more, me or Dan?
Answer. You have to answer who you want to kill more or who's going to jerk off.
All right. Who were you saying?
Recently was the guy who.
I thought you were going to say Reese Witherspoon.
Fuck her.
Recently it was a guy who he opened up, or a girl, they opened up a checking account online in my name and got a bank card sent to their home. And I looked it up online and I saw where they lived, and I've had to open up a new checking.
Yeah, it's the worst. I've had fraud happen to me before.
Fucking A. And I saw where they lived, and I pictured myself going there and just be like, hi, is Heidi Van Tassel here? And just be like, I'm Heidi Van Tassel, and just fucking knocking them with a baseball bat.
A shillelagh?
Yeah, a shillelagh.
That would really help your Irish impression. Is carry around a shillelagh.
I'm looking for Heidi Van Tassel. Does she live here?
I think if you go up a register, it helps the Irish accent.
True.
I'm looking for Heidi Van Tassel. Start high and go low.
There is a cadence to the way it works.
There's ways to cheat. You know what I mean?
Top in the morning. No.
Top in the morning to you.
What's amazing to me is that you keep trying to do it, and you keep trying your best, and it never improves. That's incredible to me.
That's what's so beautiful about it.
It's very, very cute. I'm happy you got to experience it, Todd. Thank you for coming in.
Thank
Todd.
you for having me. Thank you.
People know where to find you, but at Todd Newman on Instagram.
Yeah.
Not 70.
No, it's just at Todd Newman. I think at Todd Newman 70 is my Twitter, but
yeah, it is. But you don't.
I follow one person on Twitter. I never
is
check
it me?
it. No. But I can put you on
It's
there.
the guy that sent you the script. That's the one person Todd follows.
I follow one person on Twitter, Tony Clifton.
Yeah.
It's the only person I follow on Twitter. Yeah. And I never check it. There's like fucking 4 people following me. So that's just a dead thing. I really just have it so that if I'm looking at some other news kind of tweet, it doesn't make me sign in.
Right.
Like, that's why I have it. But I never check it. So at Todd Newman on Instagram. I do have a Facebook page. I did post a video on there, and I never checked that either. Yeah. So,
but you can find the new video that Todd directed on NHC Vivo on YouTube. The song is called "Feed the Cruel," and great work.
Thank you.
Good to see you as always.
Great to see
Open door policy here. This is still your show, Darren.
Yes,
love you very much.
Love you too, man.
I think you talked way too much today. Next week, let's kind of cut it back a little bit. All right. Too much.
Scale it back.
Yeah.
They've heard enough from me.
Oh no, they love you, dude. Love you. You've gotten some nice messages. We got a little side chat going with one of our listeners about relationship things. That's pretty fun. Purely sexual.
I might need that. Not the sexual part, but the. Just kidding.
Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Darren. We'll be back next week.
Thank you, Dan. Does somebody need to read that?
Yeah, Heidi does.
Can I read it tonight?
Yes, please.
Please.
Find us on Instagram. Find us on Instagram and Twitter at Rare Form Radio. Also on iTunes. Please subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. We are on YouTube, and you can find us just by searching Rare Form Radio.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.